Hero. So I just heard the mailman come to the door there a few minutes ago. Man, the weather out here is crazy. It's so friggin' nice out. Anyway, I know what I'm waiting for over here. Life Outdoors. They sent me a few parts for the Renegade, which I'm pretty stoked on right now. Ooh, it's a little heavier than I thought. Anyway, figured I'd do a little unboxing out in the garage here. Don't mind the mess in the yard. We're doing some spring cleaning out here right now. Oh. Ooh, I'm super stoked on this right now. This is, what's in here? This is a rear rack. So I'm gonna get rid of that link rack and put on a Lucky7 one, which I'm really looking forward to. Like, one thing that I found with this is there's not really like a great spot to kind of like pull when you're stuck in the mud and you're hitting the throwing. You kind of need to give it a tug. I find like that handle doesn't really work that well to grip onto, and the plastic back here is starting to crack. This thing's a couple years old now. So I'll probably throw this thing up on Kijiji, get rid of it, and throw that Lucky7 one on there. And plus the blue will just look a lot better on the machine. And then I got an RJWC gas cap here that's gonna match this guy here. And I've got some new wheels coming soon. And I'm not even gonna tell you guys what I ordered. I don't think there's another person in the world that has put these on a Renegade. And I think it's gonna really tie the bike all together and look super nice. And I've got some new decals coming for in along here. I'm gonna replace all these stickers in here, that one there. Probably get rid of those ones up there and change those out. And that'll be it until I get the clutches in. I'm gonna do STM primary and secondary. And that'll be freaking damn near it. I'm really trying to avoid putting the rad relocate on the front. I friggin' hate the look of those things. But we'll see. We'll see the way this summer goes, because I overheated a couple times last summer. So if I'm not careful, I mean, I'm gonna end up wrecking the bike. So I might end up having to do it. I just absolutely hate the look of them, but I might end up putting that rad relocate on. We'll see. I'm gonna try to avoid it at all costs, but we'll see. Let's get a knife here and we'll open this stuff up and get my kind of like first impressions of these things. I've actually never seen one of these racks in person. Pretty stoked right now. Oh, that thing's a beaut. Wow. It's a little heavier than I would have thought, which is always a good thing, actually. Get that back open. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. That is beautiful. And that blue, I'd say, is a damn near spot on match. I don't know if you can tell that on camera or not. Wow. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's gonna be so much easier for getting a grip on it. Yup. Nice. The build quality on that is superb. Look at it. Wow. And it's got some weight to it. Like, it's very, very sturdy. I feel like you could actually stand up on that and it wouldn't even bend at all. Jeez. It's gonna look sharp. Ooh. Thing's pretty tasty looking too. Swap out that one and get it all matching. So I'm down to the brass tacks at this point. I'd say I'm almost done. Almost done with this thing. I'm gonna throw some RJWC duals on here soon, get those clutches in, and that will be that. Oh yeah. Wow. That looks awesome too. Feels amazing. And you can tell when you're screwing it on, you can really tell that that does get a better suction on there. It actually kind of like sticks down into it. You can feel it. And that's the whole point of it, is to, you know, to keep the moisture out of that tank when you're going in a lot of these risky spots. Yeah, I'm actually surprised you can really feel that tighten on there. All right. So, let's see now. We might as well just go ahead and install this thing right now. I got you on here. What do we got? A couple of bolts and got a hex nut there. Someone must have lost one of the screws. Look at that. It's got a little hex nut. All right, we'll see what we need. Oh, where are those at? Hopefully I can find that set in here somewhere. Where is it? No, it doesn't look like it's big enough. That one might be though. We'll see. That one looks like it's probably the one. Yep, that's it. So there we are. There's the upgrades for today. I will say that went on quite easy. My bolts were pretty old now. I mean, those bolts that were in there, you know, they're like four or 5 years of like hard mudding and water and shit. So they were a little bit tough to get out, a little bit tricky. There was a couple little bolts underneath here I had to get a wrench onto to kind of hold on to the bottom back up in there. It was pretty easy to get to though. And my first impressions, having not actually been out for a ride on it to try these handles and stuff and see how handy they are. Right away, one thing that I can find compared to that link rack is I can get a cloth under here to actually clean the plastics now. Before with the link rack, because it comes over to about here, you end up with a lot of like dust and mud and shit that you can't actually get your hands on or a rag under to clean up. So that's pretty sweet, because now I'll be able to get my hand right under there and clean that up. And then I have to get rid of that label there, clean my bike of all the other labels. Those things drive me nuts. But even like coming in here and cleaning the headlamps up, like now I'll actually be able to get in here on these tail lights and give these things a nice clean after some of those mud runs where honestly I was never really able to do it before, because that link rack would kind of come out and it almost kind of wrapped right there a little bit. It was really hard to get under. So yeah, this thing looks pretty friggin' sweet. Like they nailed that blue, like Lucky7, honestly, they nailed that blue on there. It looks exactly like the octane on the rest of the bike. Looks great, nice and heavy duty. I think I'll be able to stand on it without many issues at all. And once that Pelican box comes in, I'll plug that in right there and it's gonna be all good. Looking pretty sweet. Almost forgot the best part. Got myself a fresh new Life Outdoors sticker. Going on the mini fridge. And booyah. One of the best features on the rack. Got yourself a drink holder.